Bro, I wanted the Knicks to get him. That's the point guard I wanted us to get. But niggas want to be good.
You want to win some games, man.
Yeah, you know. So, see where he go though, cause.
You said today's the 15th, right?
Yeah,
I can't wait. It feels like it's slowing down. I want to see this versus. I ain't gonna lie. I really think they're gonna be competitive with each other.
Saturday.
Even if cause
you got Raekwon, right?
Nah, I gotta go.
Damn.
Even if the like the Wu-Tang American Saga shit, not really 100%. They wasn't really shooting at each other and shit. But if they was beefing with each other, I don't know. I just think that them two are always really competitive with each other, especially on tracks. So I just think that they're gonna make it worth it to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that. You know what I mean? But,
but when you know the island, then you understand the competitiveness between them. From two different hoods, and those hoods really still beat each other. So
yeah, so I love that. I can't wait to see it. The Grammys happened. Nas won.
Nas is like
rap album of the year.
You know,
Disease.
At first, shout out to Nas. You know,
make your statement. Go ahead.
Because you know,
you was gonna say at first what?
At first, I was mad.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like when I first seen it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Then I composed myself. And I said, this is Nas' first Grammy.
Crazy, right?
I mean, like in seconds, though. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I immediately was like, Nas won a Grammy. I was happy for hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as much as like, you know, from being young and him and Jay having to choose sides in the city and shit, that part, you niggas always knew Nas was dope. Stillmatic is like one of my favorite like hip hop albums.
Stillmatic or Illmatic?
Illmatic, hands down, but Stillmatic at a time where I hate this nigga for that. You know what I'm saying?
For that album to be so dope.
Like I really hated Nas. You know, remember that shit, and to listen to that and be like, nah, this shit is fire. That I think that was the first time where I was able to like give kudos to somebody I wasn't fucking with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as far as like entertainment wise. So for him to get this first album after what his career has been, I mean his first Grammy after what his career has been, that shit monumental for hip hop.
Yeah, it is.
Like Nas is the kid at the barbecue. Like that kid off the
he's like the Mona Lisa. Like everybody looks at him like that's a perfect painting. Like that's a perfect rapper, Nas. You know what I'm saying? They always said that to me coming up. And you know how I felt about Nas. I always was like, put him over here. But
a lot of shit we couldn't grasp.
Almost like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He appreciates with time for me.
Like Fine Wine.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
And this album was this. A Grammy Award winning album. Yeah. Especially even with all the nominees. D Smoke, Freddie Gibbs, Jay Electronica, and Royce the 5'9".
Freddie Gibbs and Royce the 5'9" could have won.
Yeah. And for him to get it over them two is why I'm saying, cool, that's what's up, because those two albums are great.
Like if Royce won, I think I'll be mad at that. Freddie Gibbs didn't win and they didn't give it to Nas. You know what I'm saying? I'll be double pissed. But the fact they didn't give it to Freddie, but they gave it to Nas, I think that's he was worthy of winning it.
Yeah, so like he appreciates with time with me. So like you would say it, I really never listened to Illmatic in full until like mid-20s, like when Kali got into it, and he was like, yo, this album's crazy. I was like, I'm listening to Blueprint right now.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
fucking out.
But then I listened to it, and then the other night coming home from work, I was on the 44, midnight. I just put the album on. And I'm like, damn, this album is crazy. And he was spitting some shit. And then I think, this nigga was 18?
Bro, I always
That album is great.
looked at Nas and understood why the age group right before us, a few years older than us, like put Nas at such a high level. I understood, yeah, as I got older, you know, ones that was like his age or a few years younger than him.
Mm-hmm.
Nas for hip hop is what, check this analogy, color TV was to black and white.
To entertainment, yeah.
As far as rap.
Yeah, he's the emphasis of it. Like, he's it. Like, he's the epitome of it.
Like everything was black and white. And when Nas spit at the barbecue, that pushed it from here to there. Because, like, you know, you would say Kane and Rakim and Kumo D and Cool G Rap. They was dope, but they was kind of still in that same...
The cadence.
cadence.
You know what I'm saying? Still, like, if you got one word, you're going to rhyme your pattern with that word. You know what I'm saying? The cadence of that.
Nas...
My architect's pleases. When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus.
That shit that was never even thought about being said before.
But then the cadence, like you saying, is almost like what niggas heard with Big. It's like, oh shit, why he going everywhere with his shit? Like, yeah, he was just going
around
everywhere
musicians.
with his shit. Yeah. So
his pops.
he his pops playing the whatever horn that is. He's rapping to those.
You keeping up with that?
Yeah. So, and then the wordplay is just silly. Like his wordplay is crazy, son.
So yeah, that's.
And then he, like I was saying, he is hip hop. Like I think a lot of people outside of the culture would look at him and be like, "Oh, he's such a like well put man." You know what I'm saying? Like you look at now, and for me, even something as small as this, every time I see him or hear him talk about smoking weed, it bugs me out. I be like, "Damn,
this nigga smoke.
This nigga not really a hood nigga." Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't. It does. It still surprised me, you know what I'm saying? So, for that, would I always put him 6 in my top 10? I always put him in my top 5, but
you put Cube in there.
Cube is always going to be in my top 5.
I put Nas in my 5,
I always have a problem with my 5th. I think Nas might have to creep in there, but I still like...
Think this Grammy did it for you? You got a Grammy.
I think the album and
that pushes it. You know what that does for him, right? Like
yeah, that pushes everything forward.
Like,
I think
you can't just say Nas like Grammy.
I think it's the body of work after the altercation with Jay-Z. So my career after that, I could have laid down and been like, all right, either I won and I feel good, I'm gonna fall back, or I lost and I feel crazy, I'm gonna fall back. He said, I'm gonna go further. You know what I'm saying?
Because besides the shit he did with Kanye, which I did not like at all, Life is Good, King's Disease, and what was the other joint? He got 3
and
joints.
And he kept dropping Lost tapes.
Yeah.
Lost tapes are good because he's dropping shit that he didn't drop and it's still hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Shout out to Nas, man.
Shout out to Nas.
And, well deserved, man. King's Disease was amazing. We touched on that when it dropped.
Yeah, and we really both really fell in love with it. We really liked it.
When people were saying it, he was like, "No, I don't like this." The first thing he's saying, I'm like, "What?"
And then it took for me. Shout out to Jay, man. Wherever you at, I need you to hit me back.
So I need y'all to not talk to me about.
It took for him to pick me up in the Jeep, nigga. We dropped the top, and he played 27 Summers.
Mm-hmm.
Fell in love with the song, with the bass and the speakers, and us riding down. You know what I'm saying? I was
that shit's amazing. That's a 70-degree top down track.
Yeah, that track is hard.
But I want to push something to these new artists and up and coming artists, right? You don't have to succumb to what everyone else is doing. If you didn't realize the selections for rap album of the year that was Grammy nominated.
They all lyrical, and spiritual.
You had Nas, D Smoke, Freddie Gibbs, and Alchemist.
Jay Electronica.
Jay Electronica.
And Royce the 5'9".
And Royce the 5'9". I don't see no
Uzi.
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo.
I don't see that.
And mind you, these smokers are new artists.
Yeah.
And to be in there, because all the rest of the names we naming are rappers. You're rappers.
Name.
You drop rap albums, and you're not considered for the best rap album in the Grammys. So that shows you that you should take it a little more serious.
Yeah. You don't have to do what they do.
You could drop
You can make real music. That's what I'm saying.
You could drop 2 albums in a year, and one album have 12 tracks of hard, you know what I mean, lyrical, be nice, you know what I'm saying, and then your other shit.
So you think these labels and even these independent labels, because Freddie is what? I think he Atlantic or some shit. He might be Atlantic.
Some shit like that.
But you think they don't realize and see? Yeah, I don't pay attention to what people deals be at. What the Academy Awards is looking at for each genre and awarding. They're checking that out.
I also think more of us are taking the process and the steps to be inside of those rooms.
Sure.
So the people that got 3 albums and they really love hip hop, you could cast your vote for that.
Yeah.
And 3 other categories that you have nothing that you know about, and you could be the asshole, like the white asshole, and be like, oh, I'm voting for country this year. I know this name.
Yeah.
Just like they knew Eminem, I know this name, so I'm voting for him. Okay, just to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to your category, you're going to put your thought into it.
Yeah. And what
Man,
belongs.
that Freddie Gibbs shit was hard, though.
Yeah, man.
And then you're in the room with somebody else.
I want to know the vote count. I want to know if he was second or third. I think it would be second because Fredo was amazing. But shout out to Megan Thee Stallion too.
She won best rap performance, yeah.
She won 2 or 3.
I think she won like 2 or 3 of them.
Beyonce won 2.
Beyonce and Blue Ivy won.
That's dope.
Kanye got his 22nd
Her.
for gospel album performance.
That he didn't pay people for.
Relax. Her won 1.
That's her third.
Megan Thee
Yeah,
Stallion won Best New Artist. That's where she won another one right there. Her win Song of the Year. I can't.
Shout out to Lil Baby for that performance. I watched that on YouTube with Tamika Mallory. That was dope. I just don't like
Meg
that.
won 3. She also got Best Rap Song.
Yeah, she got 3.
Savage.
She won 3.
Best R&B Performance for Black Parade.
If she'd have dropped a real album at around the time when she was cooking, then she would have won Best Rap Album too. You don't think so?
But can we go back real quick to the Nas Grammy real quick?
Yeah.
Because even deeper for hip hop, Hit Boy wins a Grammy for that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a hell of a year this year.
Yeah.
With everything. He mostly had all the albums that we really liked was his production.
Yeah, what was the last Hit Boy shit that he did?
Benny?
Benny?
Burden of Proof.
Burden of